Hey, good morning, guys. It's me. It's Tuesday. I'm heading to work. I got a couple of appointments today, and it's all groovy. I wanted to do a video yesterday, but I had just got back from Atlanta, and we had been up since 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was just dead, man. I was just tired. I couldn't do it. You guys know I'm old, and I need my rest. So, anyways, I want to do a video today, and I'm pretty excited about it. Maybe because I haven't talked to you guys in a while, and you guys know I like to run my mouth. But it's about what gear are you in your life, you know. And I was listening, I listen to my motivational speakers, and a lot of them really help me with my own motivation. Which motivation to me is gas that I put in the tank to get myself to move. Um, and when I look at ourselves as a vehicle, and I ask you what gear are you in, are you actively in drive, going somewhere, or are you in cruise control, park, or are you going in reverse? You know, and each gear has its own significance. And of course, I want everybody to be in drive, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But what I see a lot of us go into is cruise control, where you're not actively engaged in your life. You're just kind of existing, just going through the motions, and it reminded me of when I was younger, and I was partying a lot, and after being out till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning with my boys and women and just whatever I was doing, I'd set my alarm to wake me up at 7, and I'd start popping Yellow Jackets. Now, this is how old I am. This is before Red Bull. And Yellow Jackets are the pills that truck drivers used to use to wake them up. It's like I don't know, like 10 cups of coffee. And so I would start popping those, and maybe I don't know, grab a cold piece of pizza or whatever was in the refrigerator. I never had too much because I didn't take care of myself very well at all. And I'd go to work, and then I'd work whatever hours, and I would be so tired that I wouldn't remember driving home, but I'd get home, and I wasn't drinking. I never drink. I never drank and drove. I never did that. But I was exhausted, And some of us are so exhausted, so beaten down by life that we're no longer living it. We're like zombies, just going through the motions, just going through our routine of get up, go to work, come home, fix dinner, go to sleep, get up, go. We do it all. We do it over and over and over again, and we wonder why we're burning out. You know, um, and that's my rendition of cruise. Now there's other where you're parked. Now parked is worse than being in cruise, okay? Because if you're in cruise, at least you're moving, okay? But if you're parked in your life and you're afraid to go anywhere, you're down, your vehicle's broke down because of depression or anxiety, and it won't move. It can move, but it doesn't move. And you guys know that if you leave a vehicle sitting, eventually the tires will rot, the engine will start to corrode. All kinds of crazy things will happen if the car is not moving. And I remember I was listening to I forget what speaker it was, but they were talking about airplanes, and they said the most dangerous place for an airplane to be is on the ground, because it'll start to decay, it'll start to rust and things like that because it's meant to be in the air. It's meant to fly. Same thing with boats. When boats aren't maintained and aren't taken care of, they will start to rot. So all these things are meant to move. So what do you think about the human body, the human mind? That if my mind's not moving, if I'm not learning, if I'm not engaged in educating myself and experiencing life, well, I think that's where they get the saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. And I see so many people losing it because they're afraid to live their life. They're locked in this little box to be safe. And what's happening is they're safe, but their life they put their life in a coma. And so that's the danger of being parked. You're a parked vehicle that's meant to run, you know. But then there's reverse, where you're going backwards in life and you're going back to old habits, old routines, old issues, old boyfriends, old girlfriends, old habits, whatever, and you're going back to the depression, the misery, the destruction that you left. And I understand that people sometimes do that because that's where they're comfortable, and they can't help it. But it is, you must, it's like a slow suicide, when you're going in reverse. And some of us are so crazy that we will, that not only are we in cruise control, but we're in cruise control to go reverse. Where we automatically will head back. We'll do our little lap back towards what we left, back towards all the dysfunction, that chaos, and that drama, and we'll go right back there. You know, um, it's and a lot of that. I was laughing because I was thinking about Fast and the Furious and the transport and all those dudes that can drive in reverse, and they drive better in reverse than we do drive forward. But okay, that's not the case in real life. Okay, in real life, if I am stuck at reliving my past, if I'm stuck at not letting go of my past, if I'm stuck looking in reverse, looking in my rearview mirror instead of looking forward at where I'm going, the only advantage of going in reverse is that I'm going to crash. Eventually, I'll hit that brick wall. I'll run into that ditch. I'll hit something that will stop me. Whether that means rehab, jail, heartbreak, whatever. Something is going to happen if you keep going in reverse, and it will stop you. And then you have the choice on doing things different, or like we doing it all over again and going in backwards. So the best gear to be in is drive, where you're moving forward, where you have a destination. I mean, I'm always encouraging people to be serious. Get out the map. See where you want to go. Don't just burn gas. Have a destination. Do you want to be more successful? Do you want to be healthier? Do you want to be sober? Do you want to have a savings account? Do you want to clean up your credit? Do you want to be married? Do you want to have kids? Do you want your kids to be successful? What's the goal? Put it on the map and start heading that direction. And so many of us are afraid to even get out the map. But you got to get out the map if you actually want to be engaged in your life. If you actually want to drive, you guys watch my videos. You guys know I try to be an example of being driven, of having drive. Which is why I talk about, this is what I do. I go to the gym. I hang out with good people. I go to church. I go to Bible study. I listen to motivational speakers. I do all these things to try to keep myself on the right path. It doesn't always work. I mean, I still got my issues and my stuff, but I'm never going to quit moving in that direction. I'm never going to quit driving. Some of us will hit that pothole, and we'll pull over and we won't go again because the car got a dent in it. Or if we hit a serious pothole like in New York, we don't pull over to get it fixed. Some things it doesn't mean we stop. It means we need to get some maintenance. Might be a rehab, might be a counselor, might be a pastor. We need to do a little maintenance and put that vehicle back on the road to keep moving. Don't stop moving. Don't stop driving. So I guess that's my topic for today. I did an earlier video on this topic and my alarm went off, and all of a sudden you didn't hear my voice, and it was just like, you know, and I was like, I can't use that one. And it was right at the end, but it's all right. I did another video because I love you guys, and I know you guys love me. So I'm gonna let you go. I'm heading into work. I'm almost there, and I hope this helps. So keep me in prayer. I'm always praying for you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.